Montreal, it's 82 degrees. It's on the East Coast, so it's nice and humid. I'm loving it. This is the temperature. This is the kind of weather I was born in. I'm eating almonds because I'm hypoglycemic, which is the topic. I did not get much sleep. I'm not wearing any makeup. Hi, Isabel. Don't y'all reblog this or anything. Actually, everybody reblog this. Hey, Mel. Hey, Adrian. So, this Perry is dedicated, or is it called a scope? I don't know. You tell me what the kids are calling it. Melissa, you're the baby here. Tell me what you guys call it. This is dedicated to Allie, somebody on Instagram who talked about her hypoglycemia, and I promised her I would do a video about it, and I would help her out. So I don't think she's here, but I'm going to answer any questions about it. First of all, does it suck? Yes, it fucking sucks. It's the worst thing in the world. I have to eat 5 or 6 times a day. I have to eat every 2 or 3 hours. And I have to eat a lot of protein. I eat about 10 times more protein than the normal human body really should. I could never go vegetarian. I could never go vegan, partially because I hate those people. No, I didn't say that. No, we love them. But yeah, I do a mostly paleo diet, and I try to go gluten-free, but I cheat a lot. I try not to because it makes me really bloated, makes me feel really bad. It screws up my whole sugar. Mostly the bloated things. I'm really vain. And then I think Allie wanted to know how to deal with it. So you make it... I make everything better with what? With my sparkles. So I would deal with it by just making sure that you eat. I'm better than sushi. I'm so better than sushi. I'm not going to make any fish comments, raw fish comments. But yeah, you pretty much have to eat, like, all the time. Don't eat like normal humans do. And don't let people shame you into it. Unless you have a Chinese family like mine, they probably won't. So mine are always like, you need to be normal. But you're not normal. You're hypoglycemic. Why is there like no one in here? I think because nobody else is hypoglycemia. Like nobody else has sugar issues. Everybody's like eating candy all day long. I know that. Well, you're also a dancer. So yeah, a lot of dancers actually have to eat not like humans, but like cows. Exactly. So Melissa, do you get, dizzy? Do you get faint? Do you get the shakes? And how many hours after you, and how many hours after eating do you start to feel like hungry again, or do you start to feel shaky again? Okay, so you probably have it. I'm starting to think like all the dancers have it. I remember when I was pro dancing, during the movie, like we were eating like crazy while we were at rehearsal. We couldn't during filming, which sucked, but while we were in rehearsal, the rehearsals were like 6, 7, 8 hours. And they'd be eating a sandwich like midway, and I didn't know to do that, so I had like the worst headache. I had big sugar drops. But yeah, you probably are hypoglycemic. Have you like been like this your whole life? Because I know I have. So definitely I would recommend eating all the time, eating mostly protein things, as long as you can remember. Yeah, same here. I would cut out any processed sugars, even like I have this banana, which is mostly green, because when it's green like this, it's actually more alkaline. When it turns, the yellower and browner it gets, the more acidic it is, and the more like sweeter, the sweeter it is. So I'm starting to like speak French English. Yes, me too. Oh my God, I had dinner with a French friend yesterday, and she was like, "Green bananas." Oh, she's a Mexican. She can eat anything she wants. Like, she thought it was so weird that I would eat them green, but yeah, they're gross when they're yellow. So even this, like, I usually can only eat half of it because it's too much sugar. There's a lot of things that are too much sugar that are going to spike you. Yeah, so don't eat. Oh my God, poor Melissa. How did I not know this about you? So don't eat anything Don't do anything processed. Try not to do the wheat. Try not to do the gluten. White bread is bad for us. We're like opposite the same. We are like the same. I don't even, yeah, I haven't drunk soda since I was like 15, maybe less. What was my Myers-Briggs? ENFP. So everybody who doesn't have your Myers-Briggs after this broadcast is done, go and take the test. If you know your Myers-Briggs, type it into the chat. Your INFP. Yes, we're the same person except one of us is extroverted and one of us is introverted. What else? What else can I tell you and my young friend and anybody who wants to know about blood sugar? I mean, I guess for those of you who don't have hypoglycemia but want to keep your blood sugar even, then yeah, I eat really clean. I can't even do caffeine. I'm super sensitive to the substances that like most humans are okay with. I don't do caffeine. I don't do. I'm trying to think what else. I don't do a lot of the sugar stuff. I don't like candy. I don't have a taste for it. Greens are really good for us. Dark leafy greens. I used to do daily green smoothie. I don't have a blender here while traveling, so I'm not doing that right now. You're a Capricorn? You know, Capricorns are interesting people. No, I think the female Capricorns and I have been okay. It's the male Capricorns that not so bueno for me. My dad is a male Capricorn. I like how this is like me and Melissa's personal chat time. So I think that's about all. If there's any other questions, I'm trying to think what else she said. Feeling faint, feeling tired. It's sometimes we'll get really tired. The hard thing is if you mess up your sugar one day. I love you too, Melissa. It takes a long time to recover. Sometimes, so this last Friday, I had a really bad sugar drop. I kind of ran out of food, and I was really busy running around. It was a dance night, and a lot going on. And I didn't get to replenish the food. So, and then when you eat out, it's not always easy, especially when you're traveling, you don't know the area well. It's not always easy to get a high protein, no gluten, no processed, nothing, like low carb kind of thing going on, high veggies. So my sugar was really bad that day. And then I was dancing for a really long time in the heat. Some hypoglycemics mimic diabetic tendencies, so we may get really thirsty often. Sometimes we don't transport water well. I know that when I don't sleep a lot, I get more alkaline. Everybody's like, oh, I was so acidic, be more alkaline. I'm actually super alkaline. It's easy for me to be super alkaline, and when that happens, the blood doesn't transport oxygen well. So you'll get tired. You'll find yourself drinking a ton and peeing a ton, but you pee clear. You got all the signs. Yep. I pee clear like all the time, despite the fact that I eat like 80 to 120 grams of protein a day. I still pee totally clear, and I'm telling everybody in public. And it's because we're not transporting, we're just going right through our tiny little dancer bodies. So, poor little hungry Asian girls. Asians have a lot of blood sugar issues too. Like, we've got a lot of diabetes going on. I don't know what's going on. It's probably the processed wheat. So don't eat that. Dried fruits, no bueno. Eat the live fruit. Alive. I mean, why would you dry fruit? Why would you just desiccate it and take all the deliciousness out of it and turn it into it's like eating an old person's face? I mean, why would you do that? I don't understand people. So even too much fruit doesn't work so well for us. And what else? Meat. The paleo works really well for us. I found that the ketogenic diet, which is high fat, heavy fat, doesn't work well. What have Asians been eating before the Western diet does diabetes? I mean, we did eat a lot of rice, but yeah, we weren't eating that McDonald's or anything. I think, veggies. When I'm in Taiwan, I have a lot of mineral problems. I'm like low potassium, low magnesium. I get deficient. I start cramping. If you get the calf cramps a lot, magnesium, potassium big issue. So I would dance and it would like kill me. And it's because it's really actually hard to get greens. If you go, it's always like dumplings and whatever. So, oh, Melissa, don't tell me you get the calf cramps too. Poor thing. Oh man. So yeah, I would recommend. So ketonic, I was saying the like going into ketosis is supposed to be a way to burn fat really fast because like you're eating just mostly fat, so then you start burning off your fat. I think it only works for some people. I haven't done like true ketonic diet dumplings, hard dumplings. I would still stick with paleo if you're hypoglycemic. So that's the scoop, basically, and sleep and stress have a lot to do with it. If I don't sleep enough, it's definitely hard for me to feed myself properly. It takes a lot of effort to feed a hypoglycemic. I wouldn't, calcium, you can do calcium, magnesium. I would do magnesium, potassium. Something about the calcium and vitamin D. I can't remember what the contraindications were. There's something about getting too much of it. Yeah, mag, potassium. So bananas. If you're in a pinch, you don't have any food on hand, if you have like a jar of Emu Oil. So Emu Oil, it helps with cramping. It's usually in this blue container. Yes, the oil of an emu. You can get it, seriously, at like a CVS. I don't even know how you extract the oil from an emu, why you would want to do that, and they add menthol in it, but it seems to work. I sometimes use it as a base for when I'm doing scraping for traditional Chinese medicine. Well, thank you, Melissa. You're like my only fan. Fan club of... I know, this is like untapped genius. Get in on this before it's like... before it's gone and I have to charge you $1 billion. So, invest now. I'm on PayPal. But I'll take some hearts, just, push the screen and make some little hearts comes up. Oh, she made the hearts. So, let's see, emu oil will help with the cramps. What other, Melissa, ask me all these questions. You have like private nutritional coaching with Sophia, basically. What else has helped? I used to do Gatorade, but then I realized it was high fructose corn syrup. So no more of that. I just drink plain water generally, but I do add things to my water a lot. I start with hot lemon water in the morning, and then sometimes, emu oil. Emu oil is good for even if you just are sore after a big workout or anything. Banana is good for emergency cramps. And electrolyte water. So eat something salty, drink some water. If you're low blood sugar, eat something. Now, important thing for hypoglycemics. And what kind of potassium and magnesium do you like? So you know what I use? I actually use trace minerals. I'll go inside so I can grab it and show you. It's from Best, BEST brand, and it's like this tincture that Montana shot. It's like this tincture, where is it? And you drop 7 to 10 drops in your water. You can do a lot of water if you find it too harsh. This is like a miracle, this thing. It looks like it's backwards, but okay, I don't know. Maybe I should, maybe it's forwards now. So I'm gonna come back outside so you can see this better. Oh, it is? Okay. So this has everything from like arsenic to, random things that you need. And it gives a lot of minerals that you can't, and silver, just a lot of things that you can't get generally in the food. BEST is the brand that I use. See if I can focus on it. Yeah, you can get it at Whole Foods. You can even get it at Sprouts, which is, poor man's Whole Foods. And you can get it at a vitamin shop, pretty much anyway. I actually order mine online because it's cheaper on Amazon and free shipping. Ding! They really need to pay me. I should really just drop a link to like my Amazon so that you guys can like give me 2 cents of commission every time you purchase this. So I think I'll do that. Affiliates. So I add that, and then I take a multivitamin during the day. I've been taking Cheryl Bigas from the Woo Crew, and a bunch of other people recommended Alive, Women's Daily. Yeah, maybe I'll drop a link in like my Facebook page or wherever I said I was doing this Periscope. So push the button one from there. And what else do I take? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like doTERRA representatives, like in B School Woo Group and stuff. Some people swear by it. I don't know. I don't trust MLMs myself, but yeah, I did it. Oh, there's this one comparison. If you search the B School Woo Woo Group, there somebody gave like this website where you can compare all the nutritional supplements. Yeah, MLMs, no bueno. You can compare all the nutritional supplements, and it'll give you a lot of ratings for their like cleanliness and things like that. Omega-3 oils have been really good for me. They're really good for women. They helped reduce my period cramps a lot. Not entirely. Acupuncture is the only thing that helped reduce period cramps. This is like turning into like general women's health. But omega-3s are good for everybody, not just girls. I use Nordic Naturals. I don't have it with me. I don't travel with it because it has to be refrigerated, because I don't like the capsules. I like the oil itself because it has a higher concentration. And the omega-3s are more important than omega-6, yes, Nordic Naturals, and 9s. I don't actually know if 6 or 9s do anything. I talked to a nutritionist, I think, who was just kind of like 6 and 9 don't do anything. So omega-3 is pretty much all you need. And you need over 1,000 milligrams to make it worthwhile. I probably have like 12 or 1,400 when I do take it. I sometimes forget. And it's good to take it at night. They said, or after your last meal. For some reason, I don't know why, again. So I do my vitamin in the day, that at night. Sometimes after, another thing that kind of helps with the digestion. Yeah, right. She wants to go to the health food store now. If you eat a big chunk of meat or sushi or anything, you've got like just this big chunk of protein sitting in you, or if you have something really oily or something that takes a lot to digest, a teaspoon or you've just capful of apple cider vinegar. I have to charge for this. Oh, thanks. I know. I didn't realize I had so much knowledge in the big brain, in my big alien brain. So a capful of, I like Bragg's. Yeah, apple cider vinegar helps with the digestion. It's supposed to help kind of clear everything up. And also for those of us who are overly alkaline, it may help balance your pH as well, make it slightly more acidic. But sleep does it. Sleeping enough. So yeah, Bragg's raw, unfiltered, organic with the mother. It really freaks me out that I'm drinking somebody's mother, but if it helps my blood sugar, it was a good sacrifice. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Bragg's. I didn't end up being able to get Bragg's out in LA because I was like out of Vaughn's, so I just got like Vaughn's brand apple cider vinegar, but it's fine. So yeah, those are the things that I take. Also, one of my biology PhD roommates back in San Francisco told me that to date, the only thing they found to reduce the only hormone they found to be able to regulate blood sugar, the only thing that can help prevent diabetes, exercise. So part of why I exercise so much is partially because my hashtag is skinny bitch and I really care more about how I look than anything else in the world. No, that's not true. It kind of is. And so, but the big part is because if I don't exercise, that blood sugar is like, I'm so Asian. I am. I may feel like crap, but if I look good, then I am good. I am. So, my mother would be so proud. But yeah, I would work out a lot all the time, but be careful if you're hypoglycemic when you work out after a certain point. Like if I work out, like I could literally eat and then go work out and I will be famished after an hour, like starving as if I had been on a desert island for 3 months. Like same thing with sleeping. I go to sleep, I could be napping for like 20 minutes, wake up, I'm famished. Like, it's like, oh my God, I have to eat a whole breakfast again. So listen to what your body wants. Ignore. You want to marry me and give me money and a diamond ring. I'm so down. Anybody who wants to marry me and give me money and a diamond ring and lipstick is welcome to. Thanks, Melissa. What just happened? I love you too. Is this legal marriage? Is this like on Periscope legal? I'm scared. Can we like talk about taxes now? That'll be a different Periscope. So exercise, but bring a bar. I have meat bars with me all the time. Adrian will know what I mean about this. The desiccated meat bars. I also get them from Whole Foods. They're this crazy brand. They have like bison habanero cherry flavor like meat bars, and it's just like it's like so gross and so good. It's like 20 grams of protein like in your blood. So have those meat bars, have those like macro bars, any bar that has high protein. The sugar and the protein need to balance out. So that's what you want to be aiming for when you're eating as a hypoglycemic. Your sugar and your protein are balancing out, or your protein's higher than your sugar. You know, you easy ways to cut it out when you're doing spaghetti. The shirataki noodles, yam noodles, instead of gluten-free noodles. But if you have to, gluten-free noodles. If you can't get gluten-free noodles, organic. So at least they're not doing the weird stuff that we do to our wheat in North America. And if you really can't get organic, I don't know, whole wheat, at least the fiber will slow it down. Alrighty, so that's the rundown. I hope you guys got enough info on hypoglycemia. So will this Periscope be saved somewhere for? Yeah, I'm going to download this. I'm really